Barbecue. Hey. I just ordered a generator. I wanted a good one. It was like $1,200, but I fucking cheaped out and bought like a 450. It has half the power. It has the same power as the generator that I have, but it's an inverter. So I won't be afraid to hook it up to this and blow this thing up. The one that I have, I don't know if it would fuck it up or not. And if I need it before this other generator comes, I will do that. But I think I'll be alright. I don't know. It's supposed to be dark, or not dark, but like cloudy for the next 4 days. So I'm trying to get it as full as it can get. It's at like 190 amp hours right now. But it only, it takes 280. And I'm running like 60 to 80 amp hours a day. It's like 50 amp hours just to run that heater and the fucking heating pads for the tanks. Yeah, it's like 50 amp hours a day just on their own. So, I don't know. When it's full, I have a solid 3 days, because I'm using like 20 to 30 amp hours on my own. So I'd say like 80, if I'm conservative, 80 amp hours a day. You know what I mean? So that's 3 days. And then you got 40 amp hours left. If it's 100% full, and it's never 100% full. So, yeah, it kind of sucks. I don't have enough battery power for it. Shitty. Well, I mean, I guess I do in the summer. In the summer, it'll be fine. But in the winter, with those heating pads and this thing, it sucks. Once I get rid of this diesel heater, that'll free up like 25 a day or so. I mean, that's if it's running 24 hours, I'm just worst case scenario. But like if you get a crazy snowstorm and it's 12 degrees, which is very fucking possible, then like that's it. You got 3 days, and then you're fucked. So, I don't know. Hopefully this new generator will work out. It's real heavy. It doesn't have wheels. It sucks. I don't even want it. It kind of pisses me off. I wanted to buy this one. It's like almost 9,000 watts or whatever, 7,000 when it's running, and it's got a 240. So I have a welder, so I could hook the welder into it and run it like as best as possible, It might not be able to cycle up to the high amperage when welding at 240, but I could get decent welds from it, I hope. I don't know. I never ran it like that. But that's what I wanted, but that's $1,200, and I don't want to just drop that money on it right now. I don't know. It seems kind of stupid when I could get away with what I have. Or not what I have, but get away much cheaper for what I need it for right now. I don't know, I'm a cheap fuck. It's not even that, it's just I gotta go get a job after this. And I don't want to burn through any more money, really. I set some money aside for this to get me in here, and I wanted to keep the rest to build something better. And I've definitely gone through more than I planned on for this, so that something better is maybe never gonna come. Oh, that sounded fucking real sad, didn't it? I'm sure I'll achieve my dreams. Just like always. I don't know, man. I got nothing to say. I should cut all this out. This is stupid. This is the box for the new generator that I just got. I'm about to burn it, but look at that. What is that? What does that even mean? Thanks for remembering. Very weird. Yo, what's up? It's December 30th, Wednesday. I am running a generator to charge this fucking solar thing for the very first time. Generator just came today. I don't plan on using it very much, but it's been overcast for like 3 or 4 days now, and it's going to keep raining and snowing for the next couple days. and eventually you get a fucking dead battery. I ordered this generator. It was supposed to come next Monday, so it came way early, and I am grateful because I don't know, it's supposed to be a little bit sunny for like 3-4 hours tomorrow, and I could shut a lot of shit off. I was shutting those tank heaters off anytime it was over 32. I don't know. But either way, I got it now. And now I can fucking run as much power as I want, really. As long as I don't care about burning some gas. Which I'm going to try to avoid. I don't know. I like the thought of being self-sustaining and not having to burn up things. Although I'm going through diesel. So, but that's only for this season. I'm going to get a wood stove. This motherfucker is loud. It is that. It is different than the other generator that I had. You needed to get an inverter generator for this thing because you need clean energy as if you're powering a laptop. The other generator I have is a 10-year-old. It's just I don't know. It's not clean, is what they say. Like me. It's not clean. Speaking of clean, I can't wait to take a fucking shower. I didn't take one for the last couple of days because that 12-volt pump that pumps the water is like 10 amps. And I figured, I don't know, I'm just trying to save electricity. Plus it's cold, I'm not like sweating or anything. But goddamn, I'm taking one today. Pretty fucking psyched about it. I don't know, man. I'm getting somewhere. I'm gonna hang some lighting fixtures in here. It is New Year's Eve. I am literally doing nothing. I only have 2 pieces of Duroc left. It will not be enough to finish this place. So tomorrow I'm going to get up and drive to Lowe's and buy some more. And a couple other things. I'm waiting on a few more things for Amazon, and then I can finish up the lighting up in here. All this wiring. Yeah, I'm waiting on... I ordered another 8-pack of these lights. And basically, it's because I need the fucking plugs. See, they all plug into like this manifold thing. Or whatever you want to... I don't know. Not a manifold. I don't know what you call that. A bus. They all plug into this bus. And they have these little fucking... I don't know what kind of plugs these are. Maybe one of you... They have this fucking 2-pin plug on them. And I didn't know how to get any more of those plugs. So I wired up these fucking lights here. These are the wires for them. And I'm just going to splice... When I get the new 8-pack, I'm going to cut 2 of those plugs off and splice them into this. And I think I'm going to take one of the extra lights and put it right here. Leave this one here. This will be like on an angle, and there'll just be 5 lights, and then those 2. And they're all going to be on this switch, but these have their own little switches on here. And then I think I should be good. I could fucking seal up the ceiling in here. I have that same buses up here, but I have all 12 of them in that wired to this switch over here. So, I just laid all the rest of the cement board, and my back is fucked right now. It's a lot of screws, man. 1, 2, 3 across. And then on the edges, I go every fucking... I really do some overkill bullshit. So, anyway, I'm going to fucking stretch my back out for a minute and then vacuum this to get all the little, like, rocks and busted up pieces off. And then tape all these seams, just like I did with the rest of this place. And then I'm ready to start tiling. But I'm probably not going to start tiling today or tomorrow. I'm sure my back is going to be fucked up. That's the thing about being old, man. If you're going to do some shit like this, do it when you're young. This is dumb. Why am I taping this like this? What's up? I just talked for like 4 minutes with the camera the wrong way. So that's where I'm at today. I just did all of the fucking cement board in this place. All of it except for this little fucking strip here, and that is because this door is gonna be replaced. The builder of this place said he would replace it with a door with a composite jamb. I don't know if you could see the fucking like watermarks on the bottom there. That is from condensation, because it's 20 degrees outside and 70 in here, and it's just a metal door, so all the moisture in the air on the inside just clings to it and then drips and it's rotting the floor out. So they came out to replace it once, and the fucking door was the wrong size, but he brought it anyway because he thought he was just gonna take one of these 2x4s off and move it over 2 inches. But I already had all the finishing wood up and shit, and I was like, no, dude, we're not gonna undo this entire wall because you didn't order the right fucking size door. I was like, just go order the other one and I'll wait. So anyway, sorry, I just noticed some shit that I gotta take care of quick. Oh, you bitch. Yo, so my back has been fucked for like a week. I've been doing... this is the last of this. Look at all this shit I've piled up in here. I've just been moving it from one spot to another. So I did this whole floor, but I can only do maybe like 5 or 6 of these boards a day because it's just a lot of work and it's fucking me up. You know what I mean? You can only do so many in a day, time-wise too. And I wasn't like trying to kill it, but it definitely. I started on Christmas. It's now like January 2nd, January 3rd, I don't know. But I do like 5 or 6 boards, and then I didn't think much of it. And then I woke up like middle of the night, Christmas or Christmas Eve, with just like neck and arm spasms, and then I couldn't even move for a day and a half. You know what I mean? Like my whole I had to like do that shit with my neck. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't move my neck because it was so jacked up. And I think it's just from fucking doing the drill and being in this position for hours at a time and using weird muscles. Like you never flex with your arm. You know what I mean? Like all stupid up in the air and shit. And I don't know, it just jacked me up. And I still, even last night I woke up like 3 or 4 times in the middle of the night. It's like shooting nerve pain down your spine. It's the only way I could describe it. And it's not the first time I've felt this shit in my life. I think it's from jiu-jitsu years ago. I would wake up middle of the night and it's same spot and you know what I mean? I think it's just like fucked up old injury that I'm re-fucking up doing this. I still remember how that shit happened. Dude had me in like a triangle and I tried to stand up and he got my leg and like flipped me over onto my head on purpose. Because he did it twice. Because the first time I was like, fuck that. This fucking dickhead. And I got up again and somehow he fucking... It was different the second time, but he still another flip onto my skull. And then I was like, alright. And I just stayed down. I don't remember where the fuck this was going. Anyway, I'm doing the floor. All I gotta do is put the seam tape in yet. I'm taking like an hour off quick to stretch my shoulder. And then I'm going to put the seam tape in, and then I'm going to get maybe drunk. Maybe I'll take muscle relax. I'm going to do something because my fucking shoulder already feels weird. And I don't know. I don't want to be a cripple for the next couple of days. So I'm going to do something to numb myself out. And hopefully I can start tiling in a day or two. Because it's supposed to be... if you ever did tile, you got to cut it with a wet saw. It's a fucking... like diamond saw tip thing, but it sits in a puddle of water and it sprays water, and then as you're cutting through the tile it turns into like a mud, like a ceramic mud, and it fucking shoots it all over your face and your clothes and shit. So I don't want to do that in the 30s, but it's supposed to go up to 50 in a day or two for one day. So I'm going to try and cut as much as I can on that day, get measurements and just lay out as much as I can. I don't know. This is just a babble. Damn. My fucking hair is looking nuts. I literally haven't done anything for the last 2 days. It's ice stormed for basically 2 days. Ice stormed or rained. Kept switching back and forth, and then it would go down into like the 20s at night. So I didn't do a goddamn thing for the last couple of days. And then yesterday, it just snowed for a little, but it wasn't bad. So I drove to a town, and I had to get 3 more pieces of this cement board to finish this. I had another 2 left. This is not good. None of these updates are good, man. I don't teach anyone anything. I don't fucking... It's all just pointless. I don't even know why I keep doing this. Nobody... That's negative, though. I'm trying not to be a negative dickhead this year. Although I have every reason to be. Look at your fucking face. Ugh. Gross. But I accuse... Hey! I bought an acoustic guitar. That's it. That's some dickhead shit right there. Just weird brag. That's a weird flex. I just flexed on you in an awkward way. Enjoy that, you fuck. Alright, I'm done. I gotta be done with this talk. Here's where I'm at. It is January 4th. I have tile board throughout this entire place. I have tile board in here. I have waterproof coating on some of it. This I ended up, there's like a big dip here. So I'm starting to like fill it in with mortar and tape. I don't know if you can see that. But it runs at a slant, so I couldn't just put another piece of cement board on it, or else this side would be really high. Anyway, so I got to fill that in before I can tile. And I like kind of built an edge here. I got to fill or cover that with the waterproof shit down to there. And then I'm putting this black, I don't have it in here, but I'm putting a black tile here on this part. And up this wall on this side, and then on that side is going to be the gray tile, except maybe like a stripe of the black through. I don't know. I'm going to measure all that right now, actually, and maybe lay it out tomorrow. I'm supposed to get one warm day, so I'm going to kind of measure shit out. Why does it keep doing that? The fuck? I can't even do that. I am no Garth. Hi, how are ya? You doing good? Huh? Alright, it is January 4th. I realized that I have fucking like a month's worth of videos to look through and edit, and I don't want to. I think my New Year's resolution is to throw all those fucking videos in the garbage and just not deal with it. I don't feel like doing it. I'll look through them, maybe, but I don't. We might just be picking up in the new year. I'm trying to cut a piece of fucking trim, right? This is a U channel that I had, and I'm trying to cut it into an L channel. But it's aluminum, and it's fucking just getting hot and eating through cutting blades. It's not working well. So I'm doing it all by hand. So it's maybe like a 1/2 inch every time you squeeze it, and it's giving me carpal tunnel. So I'll do maybe like 4 to 6 inches, and then I gotta walk away for a minute. But I am gonna end up with this weird curly fucking metal strip. That will be my giveaway. That will be my giveaway to you. Enter to win. You get this fucking bionic pig's tail or whatever. The bathroom is pretty much done. I have to tile. I'm here measuring these tiles that I bought. I just cut a two chunk off of that. Can you see it? And I'm just kind of holding them up to the different surfaces that I'm going to tile and seeing how I have to cut it. I'm going to do... Oh, you see that shit? Fancy, right? Those are 12-volt light fixtures. They're pretty cheap, but they look all right when the wire's not hanging there. I'm going to do a stripe of this type of tile along here, back on this wall, up forward again, and then all the way around, if that makes sense, to right here. And right here, this fucking line is where I'm going to put that aluminum strip. If I ever get it cut. I've fucked with that thing a bunch of different times today. And I have a feeling that's going to be a few days worth. And then when that's done, I got to put the wood on before I can hang the tile up. But I think that'll be like a good little transition piece. It'll just be like this hanging over the wood. If that makes sense. I don't know. I'll show it when it's done. Yeah, a lot of the videos I took are like me putting... There, I hung up some cabinets. Dude, you want to watch me spend 7 hours doing cabinets? Do I want to fucking dig through shit where I just set the camera down? You know what I mean? And walk away for 40 minutes? I don't want to do it, man. I'm fucking... trying to get shit done out here. I'm not in the best way in this fucking just solitude. I gotta get on with my life, and it's like living in a construction zone sucks, and I'm getting very close. So I'd rather just spend my time doing it than documenting it. And I realize that doesn't, that's not very good for YouTube. But goddamn, I want a normal bed and shit. I want to just get this going. And then I'll make some videos about better things. But like, this is just regular construction. There's nothing cool about this. There's nothing fucking, like renewable. The only renewable shit was the solar and the rainwater. The rest of it is just like, I'm putting tile down that I bought at the fucking big box lumber store. You know what I mean? It's like, who gives a fuck? Who cares? You can watch 70 videos of that. Oh, I just got all this done yesterday. I was doing a lot of like measuring and shit to see like how the tiles will go up to the tub and shit yesterday. And I'll show you the marks that I've left. This here is a tile lined up. Hang on, let me turn this light back on. A tile that's lined up. Fuck, where is it? That box right there is a tile that's lined up from the tiles that go that way, if that makes any sense. And when it lines up, you see that 2.75 that I have down there written on the ground? That is how far away from the wall it lines up. And then that gives me a clean flush edge with tile right up to there. Unfortunately, when you take that 2.75 and measure it all the way across that way, it doesn't end with 2.75 on that side. It ends perfectly on that side where you might have to trim like 1/8 of a tile off, because I actually laid all the tiles out. So what that means is I got to cut that distance in half. And it's actually like 3 inches because I measured it up to the wood. There's an extra 1/2 inch, so it's 3.25. So I'm going to take that 3 inches, cut it in half, and then I have to come up with 1.5 inch piece of fucking trim to put here. If I want to keep full tiles. If I want to cut a tile, I could even do more trim there, which I was thinking maybe make a 3-inch piece of trim for right there. I don't know. Just not... kind of a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass. I would have liked to just get it in. I'm going to have to do it though. I don't know how else to do it. And then measure to the front of the house. It comes to right there. Where that line is, right where the edge of this is. Which is cool because then I could just use this trim. These trim pieces. I'm going to just line them on the floor there. And then pop them up that wall and cover this whole little back wall thing. And hopefully I'll have enough. I got 30 of them. And if not, I'll try and find more. But they were on clearance and I bought whatever they had left. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm fucking tiling out here. My back hurts. My back is hurting. Tyler Durden. I'm Tyler Hurtin. I'm Tyler Hurtin. That was a weird, you just watch my brain fucking spiral out there. That was probably cool. That's it. I don't know where to go from there. That took a weird tangent. Yeah. I love you all. Thanks.